Hey everyone, so I'm here with a week 5 update on my 100-day project. So we've made it through day 35, so the end of week 5, which puts me at just over a third of this project done, and it's going great so far. I managed to get some crafting done every day this week, and I know I mentioned having some struggles with motivation in the past few weeks, but I feel like I've gotten over that hump, and at least for this week, my crafting time has felt more like a habit than necessarily a chore, so I think that's a good thing. It's making it more part of my daily life, which is what I was kind of going for with this project. So like I said, I managed to craft every day this week, and I did a YouTube short to show my crafting every day this week. I feel like I've done a little bit more variety of projects this week than I have in the past week. So let's take a look at the projects I worked on. So first thing first, throughout this whole project, you've probably seen how much I've been working on my paint by number kit. And so I'm happy to report that this is finished, completely finished. I've got all the painting done, and I've mounted it with the mounting kit that came along with the set. I'm super happy with how this turned out, and I am looking forward to getting this hung up in my office. And I've also worked on some cross-stitch projects. So I'm still working on these little mini masterpiece projects by TheStitchPatterns on Etsy, which I'll link below. And the ones I've completed this week are this Poppies and Daisies painting, which I believe is by Radon. I don't know how to pronounce it, so please excuse my butchering of the artist's name. And this is The Morning Sun by Edward Hopper. And then I'm working currently on, this is like a close-up of Hopper's Nighthawks, which I should have finished in the next day or two. All I really have left is background and backstitch on this one. And another thing I've worked on this week is some holiday decorations. So I talk about this in some of my other videos that I'll be posting soon, but I have a holiday tree in my office. I like to make decorations for it each season for whatever upcoming holiday is upcoming. So as we've got Easter coming, I made some Easter decorations this week. I don't actually have these here in front of me since I took them to work already, but I made some little bunny rabbit ornaments for my tree. And I made a beaded garland out of wooden beads and some mesh tubing that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I also made an Easter egg garland out of plastic Easter eggs and pom-poms. I think those all came out really cute. They look really good on my white Easter tree, and they were super easy and fun projects to do. So look out for videos of those in the future. I already have the bunny rabbit one posted, so I'll link that below as well. And the last thing I worked on this week is what I've actually got laid out here. So I've been working on this felt succulents kit. I got this, I think, for Christmas, and I worked on it a little bit earlier in the year, but I didn't finish it completely. So I've gotten back to working on this, and this is just a set of felt cutouts that you kind of roll into cute little succulents. I've got these sorted out because they each different kind of cutout and each color has a different way that you roll it in the instructions. That's why I've got those numbers on there. But I've finished a few of those. So here's one I worked on this week, this little blue one. I think they're going to turn out really cute. I'm planning to put this in a piece of pottery I purchased last year as a little succulent garden. I'm no gardener. Even with succulents, I feel like I'd kill them. So that's why I decided to get the felt ones, because I knew I wouldn't have to water and maintain them. So I plan to work on more of these this week. As far as challenges I encountered this week, had a little bit of technical difficulty with my microphone. You may be able to hear it now. I'm not sure because I haven't resolved it yet, but I've had a little bit of a buzz on my videos. I think it might just be a connection issue, so I'm working with my husband, who's a sound guy, to resolve that. So hopefully that won't last much longer. I also feel like time management has been a bit of a struggle this week. I'm really, into doing this project, and I feel like since I spent so much time working on my crafting for the 100-day project, I've neglected my other household chores a little bit. So I've set myself some goals of, doing a certain amount of laundry, doing a certain amount of just tasks around the house every day before I start my crafting. And I think that's really helped with my time management for just household chores. And I also feel like I could be doing better managing my time when I'm home by myself. So I like to record these videos when it's quiet. And so my husband, he's a musician. He likes to play his instruments, and I'm not saying he's loud, but you can tell when he's around the house and you can pick up what he's doing on the video. I don't know, you probably can't hear him in the kitchen right now, but he's in there banging pots around. So I try to record when he's not home, and he hasn't been home quite a bit this week because he's been going to band practices, but I don't feel like I utilized my time here by myself as well as I could have. Although I did get a lot of video recorded, I feel like I could manage that a little better. That's not super essential for this project, but it is something that I'm trying to be aware of and just kind of focus my efforts on video when I'm home alone. So last thing to talk about is my upcoming week. So week 6 starts today. And I think what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to try and finish up the rest of this felt succulent kit. I'll probably do some more cross stitching, and I've also purchased a number of other crafting kits recently just because when I start crafting a lot, I want to try new things. So I've purchased probably more crafting kits than I really needed, but there were a bunch of cool ones I saw that I wanted to try out. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to pick them up now and just see what they're all about and maybe get started on some of those. So we'll see if I get to those. But otherwise, I'm excited for week 6, and I feel like the project's going really well, which I feel like I say every week, but I think it's still true. So thank you for tuning into this video, and check back next week for another update.